Welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to give a full insight of how you can make the most of the 2024 IndieVelo Grand Tour stage by stage. Stage number 1. The race starts with one of the most important stages, the 4.4 km time trial, with some short steep sections. This will be a very important stage for the general classification. However, it could be seen as a warm-up for the sprints and climbing classification contenders. The best tip I can give to stage 1 will be to set a nice tempo and remain consistent during these few minutes. A good warm-up prior to the race will be important. I will also emphasize the importance of the two climbs, especially the second one placed in the last few hundred meters. Probably it would not be a bad idea to save some energy for an all-out sprint up the hill, given how much time it is possible to lose on such a steep hill and the short characteristics of this prologue. Stage number 2, 30 kilometers around the island. Right after stage 1 will be the best opportunity possible for the sprinters and sprint jersey fights. Most of the GC contenders won't be trying to fight for the win after a very demanding time trial. Being stage number 2, it's very unlikely that a long-range breakaway can make it to the win. The small hill on kilometer 25 can maybe give ideas to some riders, but the chase will be brutal. It's fundamental for the sprinters to keep the race controlled, while GC and KOM pursuers should focus on resting in the male peloton, letting the sprinters do all the work. Stage number 3, first rolling stage, first real chance for a breakaway and to break the GC apart. It's very likely that the GC classifications from the tram trial will change here. The climb with the KOM points around kilometer 17.5 will be very important both for KOM and GC riders, being the key moment of the stage. Sprinters also have some chance to take the stage. However, I think GC riders will try to make something out of it and using the attacks of the KOM riders to their favor. The climb to the velodrome will also be crucial, splitting the top 10, given that the best GC riders will likely be together before the hill. Stage number 4, probably the best stage for a breakaway, without climbs hard enough to destroy the peloton, but with some difficulties that can make a long-range attack win. The last climb to the velodrome will probably discourage some pure sprinters, leaving us with either a long-range attack, maybe from an attack on the penultimate climb for the KOM points, or a punchy finish between some resistant sprinters. Stage number 5, the queen stage of this race, is the key stage for the GC riders, with 3 laps on the ice circuit that will destroy the peloton and create huge gaps. Very unlikely for the breakaway riders to take the stage, given that the stage winner will likely be the overall winner of the stage race. Sprinters will say goodbye to the peloton pretty early too. The importance of each climb will depend on the time gaps prior to the stage and the tiredness of the peloton. KOM riders will pray for small GC gaps, that way being able to take the points on the first climb. However, the attacks from the KOM riders or even KOM riders themselves can start thinking of making it to the end and getting a place in the top 10. This is the kind of stage where with good legs you can win a stage race. Stage number 6, last stage, and tired legs can play a huge role. Everything can happen in this final stage. The classic-like course can lead to a final fight between the GC, a sprint finish or even a breakaway win. I think that the most likely situation will be a very broken race with small groups, given that KOM and sprint contenders will try to break away early to win those classifications. GC riders can try to follow, blowing the stage from the start. It's not only a case stage for secondary classifications, but also a very dangerous one for GC riders, who can end up losing a lot of time on this last day. Thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe and watch some other videos of our channel.